Good morning, YouTubers. It's Michelle Ramon. You get me right out of bed. I had a good topic for you guys I wanted to discuss. So, well, the good news is that I dropped 2 classes and I'm getting a loan from school because they didn't want to give me enough money to even cover books. So I'm just like, really? I don't know what happened, but they're supposed to help me out soon, and I just had a full plate of classes with no supplies. Even my art class was hard, and my photography class was getting hard, and I got there late for my tutoring, so I was just like done. I went to the academic counselor and I was like, you know what, this is not working. It's just, yeah. So they are fixing all that, and they're trying to get me back into my FAFSA because I don't remember my password. It was a lot of stuff I had to go through just to get into school. They really put you through a lot when you go to like a 2-year college. It's not easy. You have to do all the work yourself. And I did all the work myself in Texas, and then I didn't even hear nothing back from them. I was just like, well, maybe God doesn't want me in Texas. And it's like, whenever he tells me he doesn't want me in the town that I'm in, it's like I bounce. Like I had a good time living in San Jose and the Bay Area. I wasn't living in I was living in San Jose. I was living in Sunnyvale. It was so cool. Hey Joey, if you're out there, we had fun, didn't we? My psycho. That's my psycho. I was like, one of my demons is coming to pick me up. It was Joey. He was one of my demons. I got a free laptop. Yeah. So anyway, what I wanted to discuss was, because I only have a little bit of time if it cuts off. Okay, ladies, don't be like a dope on a rope or put on a shelf. You might like someone and they might even like you, but don't sit there and put up with them not acting like they're interested. Either they're interested or they're not. And you can't just stop your life. You can't put your life on hold for nobody, because then nobody's going to really respect you either. It's just like if you would be willing to go out with a married man and they have morals in class, they might cheat on their wife, but they still have morals in class. So if you would go for it, then of course they're going to go for it. But that's not what you do. You have to show morals in class. You have to be like, well, if you want to date me, show me a divorce paper. Yeah, a lot of us have gotten fooled and tricked and trapped into bed and all kinds of stuff we've been through as a woman. You're gonna go through that. You're gonna go through dating nightmares. I used to watch this show called Hell Date, and that show used to totally crack me up because that shit is real. Or if you really like someone, their appearance, and you think they got a good personality. I had that happen to me, and just I was trying to pursue someone, but they had a good personality, but then wouldn't let me even get a word in edgewise about, if just to let them know I was interested. They wouldn't really they weren't showing that they felt the same way. I would make little hints oh, what are you doing for New Year's Eve or whatever, and that's fine because that's cool. I accepted it. I was like, okay. Because I got plenty of fans at the end of the day. Women have plenty of fans at the end of the day. It's the men that don't have a lot of fans. So if they might have a lot of fans, and they might just be like, oh well, not really treating you like you're anything, because they do have a lot of fans, and it doesn't matter. You have fans, I got fans, but nobody's gonna stop. I'm not stopping what I'm doing. I've tried. I tried cutting off some people that were just probably using me for my body or whatever, that I could have been with and kicked it with, but I'm not into that scene. I'm not into the one night stands, and I've had them, but I don't appreciate them. I want someone to get to know who I am, and I want to get to know them. If they're not letting me get to know them, then that's a red flag. That means okay, move on, find someone else. And I want you ladies to do that too. I don't want nobody to be a dope on a rope. Because the guy is just going to keep testing you and seeing what he could get away with you. And it's I wonder if that's my favorite song. I like this song. Hey, we're jamming now. I love this song. This is just my song. We gotta fuck up the night. Me and my girls when we do that. Oh yeah, me and Jezzy used to fuck up the night. We used to go, oh, man, we used to have fun. Because me and her, like, we've been kind of backstabbed by other females, so we just used to chill. That's our song. That's gonna be our song, Jazzy. Love. Hey. Hey, now I could do my singing YouTubes. They're gonna be like, no, don't see it. They're gonna be like, don't see it. Some of my friends like my singing, some of them don't. But it's like sometimes I'm in a good mood and sometimes I'm not. It depends on my mood if I can sing or not, because I do sing good sometimes. And I just recently lost my headphones. I think I left them at school, but I have some other headphones, so we're good. So I can plug it up. My voice has to come back. It just really does. But yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. Like, if it cuts off, it cuts off. I've gained a little weight, you know, and that's going to all stop. I'm going to the gym today. And all the walking I've been doing. Last night I got hungry because I walked all the way from... I walk like 4 to 5 blocks just to get home. And I have 2 night classes, so I don't get home till like 9, 10 sometimes, you know. And I was talking to somebody and praying for her. Yeah, so this poor lady, her head was like all messed up and she was in the streets, and I was trying to just pray for her and give her resources and stuff, and she said she wants to keep in touch with me, and I was like, yeah, just give your life to God, and that's the best choice I could give you for advice. And she was like, thank you so much. She was so nice. I mean, that's my job. I feel like I'm like a street preacher. That God put me in places that, nobody would go. Nobody would talk to her. Her face was all beat up. And I took the time to talk to her and prayed for her, and she was really grateful for that. I love this. Cuff it. I didn't even know these words, but she's saying cuff it, baby. That's how I felt about this last crush I had, but something went wrong, so it's just whatever. I just don't want any more narcissists. I've had narcissist relationships before, and I just wanted to give a little FYI to you single ladies. If you're single, you're single. If they haven't put a rock on it or even attempted to walk down the aisle, then don't waste too much time. Don't give too much free milk, because that old saying, why buy the cow when you get free milk? My boyfriend's father told me that a long time ago. He hit me to the game. He's just like, he knew his son was a dog. He was a dog. He was cheating on me like left and right. I never even knew he cheated on me, and I was like crying when he was gone. But I found out later that he was a cheater, so. But I never married him, so it's all good in the hood. And that's my homie anyway. Like, if he came back, if he ever came back, I would give him a chance, because like that was like old stuff. Like, we were young, and he's rich. No, I'm just kidding. It's like, all my friends are rich. All my friends are rich. All my friends are rich. But they're, some of the ones that are married, I send them on their merry way. I'm not like that type of person, as people think. Like, people might think some type of way about you, and you're like totally the opposite. Like, I have gotten taken advantage of in the streets, trying to go to someone's house. You can't go to a guy's house. Make them pick you up and take you on a date. That's what my mama always said. Like, you just let somebody come to your house and have it. No. My mom was like, no. You have to have respect for yourself, because nobody else will. So that's just my friendly hood advice. This is her new album. I'm just chilling. I never saw the whole album. I love Beyonce. I know that it's like worldly and all that, and we're not supposed to love the world. The love of the world is enmity with God. But God still doesn't mind if you have enjoyment, as long as you don't put these things before Him, and as long as you don't use it as an idol. Like, oh, I'm going to go to all Beyonce's concerts. Don't idol worship anybody. Don't idol worship your relationship you're in. Whatever you're doing, don't put that before God. Don't wake up in the morning with no makeup and think you could go on YouTube like I did. I know you guys accept me for the way I am, so. It's a sports bra. It's not a bra. It's a sports bra. In case somebody thinks. But you know what? What's good about that is that you can't comment. If it's a bad comment, I'm not going to get it. No. I really am upset about that. Because I want good and bad comments. Because I don't mind people critiquing me. Because it's cool. Like, my husband used to say it was constructive criticism. No, it was haterade. Because you were listening to everything that my hater was saying. And you're believing it. Why would you believe something that's negative about somebody else without them being in the same room? If you're going to critique them in their face. Like, oh, by the way, like me and my friends, we critique each other to our face. We'd be like, oh, fuck you. You did this and you did that. And I'd be like, we get the point across. You know, like if something's bothering us, we say it in front of the other person. That, you know, like if we're confronting a whole group of people, we'll be like, look, this is what really happened. And I don't, you know, we just confront it. We'll be like, no, this is what really happened. You think I did this, or you think no. Ooh, here we go. That's what you got to tell these men. You won't break my soul. They want to break your soul because, you know, whatever. Maybe they were abused children. Okay, thank you. I don't want to be too long on here. Just wanted to give you that tip. Like, don't be a dope on a rope, and don't settle. You could love yourself better than somebody's loving you. Love yourself then. If they don't love you the way that you need to be treated, if they can't pick you up and take you on a decent date, or they can't show you that they love you or show you that they care, you know, like, or just give you a little rose or something on the low, like, something, show that you care about me so that I know that I can pursue you or you can pursue me. Like, don't just leave me in the dark. What is this? No. All right, thank you. Telling everybody. Release tomorrow. That's cool. I never even saw that video. All right, guys. Whoa. All right, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Michelle Moon. Coffee hour.